Hey, it's Lara from Lara's Adventures in Bookland, and this is my Showcase Sunday for February 24th. Now, this week I did not buy any physical books for myself, but I did get quite a few books for review. I got one book from NetGalley, and they're all on my Kindle. It is called Strangelets by Michelle Gagnon, and I will enter a picture here. Now, this book is about 3 kids that are supposed to die at the exact same time on the same day, but for some reason they don't, and they all wake up in this hospital, and they don't know where they are, and they need to figure out what happened and why they're there. And then I also got Wasteland, which is a debut novel. The rest of these are from Edelweiss, and I believe they're all debut novels, except for maybe one. And they all look really interesting. They're actually all from Harper Teen, which is HarperCollins. The first one is Wasteland by Susan Kim and Lawrence Clavinaugh. And I believe this is a post-apocalyptic book. It's, I guess, all the kids. There's no adults. I don't think anybody lives past the age of 19. And there's disease and famine and, the normal post-apocalyptic type things. So that looks good, really good. I'll insert a picture here. Alright, and then the next book I got is Undercurrent by Paul Blackwell. And this is like a parallel universe, I believe. He goes over a waterfall, and then he wakes up in the hospital and everything's different, and his best friend's trying to kill him, and his parents are acting like he's a big superstar. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I got... Now, this one is not really a debut novel. This is Zitz Chillax by Jerry Scott, and I think it's illustrated by Jim Borgman. This is an illustrated novel that's from the comic strip that's in the newspaper. So that looked really neat. And then I got Taken by Aaron Bowman. And I believe this is from a male's perspective. In this book, it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic type book too. All the men or boys. There's boys, but there's no men. They all disappear at midnight on their 18th birthday. And I believe the main character is just a few months away from his 18th birthday, and then I guess he tries to escape, and there's a wall around the city, and nobody's ever escaped over the wall, I guess, without dying or something like that. It looks pretty neat. And then I got Parallel by Lauren Miller, and this is also a parallel universe type book. I'm not really sure what it's about though. And then I got Another Little Piece by Kate Karis Quinn, and it looks really neat. I believe the synopsis says something about comparing it to like a Stephen King book, which I love Stephen King, so that's perfectly okay with me. You can actually see one of the Stephen King books right there. And then I also got The Queen's Army by Marissa Meyer. This is book 1.5 for the Cinder trilogy. So I really like to read that. If anybody knows where I can find the prequel, the 0.5 book, because they don't offer it on Amazon anymore, at least not that I could find. And Glitches, it's called Glitches. I really want to read that, so if you know where I can find it, let me know. I think that is all I got. Yes, that is all I got this week on that. And then Okay, if you watched last week's Showcase Sunday, then you know my gift, my Valentine's Day gift from my husband was just to buy whatever $50 in books that I wanted. Well, instead of buying $50 in books for me, I decided I was going to buy some children's books for my son, and I can also review them on my Mini Monday, so it kind of works both ways. He actually was not in a very good mood, so he only picked out 2 books, and that is Lego City, Build This City. He's obsessed with Legos and Angry Birds. And Lego City, Fight This Fire, which is obviously, just looks like little Lego men in there. And then I picked out a few more books. This one, I saw this actually when I was in the grocery store, and it looked really neat. And he's 5 years old, and he was having some fun with it when I was kind of reading it to him a little bit and showing him. It's called Press Here by Hervé Tullet. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but it's really, really, really simple book, like just a yellow dot, and it says like press here, and then as you do whatever the page says to do, then the next page changes, and you have to keep like pressing the dots or tilting the book or whatever, and that looked fun. This book caught my eye as I was walking past the shelf, and it's so pretty. It's called The Fantastic Flying Books of Mr. Morris Lesmore. I don't know if you it's so pretty. It's by William Joyce, and I'm going to have fun with this book. The graphics just look so pretty in this book. I love children's books so much. And then, okay, if you've ever, I don't know how many people actually read like children's books that watch me, but if you've ever heard of these books, let me know. But these seem to be pretty popular. It's The Pigeon Wants a Puppy it says Words and Pictures by Mo Williams. And the graphics in this, I just like how basic, that bird looks. Like there's not really any detail to it, but I actually like that. And then the pigeon finds a hot dog, and I know there's a bunch more of these books. So I'm really thinking maybe I'm gonna make a Mini Monday like series out of these books. And then I also got The Monster's Monster by Patrick McDonnell. Okay, if you know where these little creature guys are from, because they look so familiar, like they're in something else. But yeah, the pictures in this book look really fun too. And then here's the actual hardcover of the book. That looks really neat too. And then the last 2, and I'm going to review these the Monday before St. Patrick's Day. There was an old lady who swallowed a clover. And, this is a scholastic book by Lucille Calandro. And then The Luckiest St. Patrick's Day Ever by Teddy Slater. Yeah, those look really fun. And that is all I got this week. So let me know in the comments below, some of the books you got, or what you think of any of the books I've got if you've read them. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.